What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scare Soldier back with another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we got some 5-minute Maliwan takedown footage with the Amaros build that can be found on my channel. If you want the full breakdown, go check it out. But this is some epic gameplay of this build on Mayhem 11. We're going to be giving you some tips and tricks on how you can do this takedown very efficiently, because there are things you need to know. So for this area here, what you want to do is spawn in as many enemies as possible. That way you can get a lot of kills really fast, especially with Amara, because she can cluster kill many enemies very quickly. And that is what's going to trigger the door to open. You don't have to kill all the enemies, you just have to kill a good number of them, and that is what you see us doing right here. You will notice that the door has red lights going around it. That means the Kraken is ready to go ahead and kill, and that is what you can do. You can shoot through that force field if you guys didn't realize, but you can, and just absolutely obliterate the Kraken. The next stage is the Valkyries, and there's 4 important spawn points you have to remember. Now, they're not in a specific order because every time you redo the takedown, it's going to change, but they're always the same spots, and they can only spawn in that spot once. So we're going to be talking about this platform. So the platform is exactly where the Valkyries that you see right now are on screen. That is the platform. The spawn points are the middle of the platform, the back of the platform, which they're going to spawn right in the middle right now, the truck, and also the crate that is actually on the platform. So that is all the spawn points for you guys. So we saw that they already spawned in the middle. Now they're spawning in the back. That means the only 2 spots that they can spawn left is either the trucks or at the crate. So we're anticipating both of the spawns because we're trying to do this as fast as possible, so we're not wasting any time. So here we are anticipating it, and boom, they spawn right at that crate that I talked about. And now the last point that they can spawn at is at the trucks. So we're just going to town on these Valkyries. Of course, we could probably kill them a little faster. There's always a couple seconds that you can reduce off of your times all the time. There's always like maybe one or 2 mistakes that you're going to encounter, but that doesn't matter because we have a next really cool trick to avoid one of the biggest things that can actually take away from your time. So right here, we're going to be opening up this door, and you're going to notice that there's 2 enemies that always spawn right away. You want to kill those 2 enemies and then fall off the map. Why do you want to do that? Because first of all, it's going to activate the door, so you can already go through this door and all the way to the bridge, so you don't waste any time. Now at this area here, it's notorious for Gearbox to mess up the spawns. It takes time for the enemies to jump off the rooftop. It really just takes time because you can't do anything about it. You have to wait for these enemies to spawn all the time until you kill them all, and then the doors open. So instead, you fall off the map, you take that 15-second delay from that respawn, and then you just run through, and it saves you a bunch of time. So that's exactly what we do, and there's no enemies really in our way, and that we're going straight to the bridge. Now at the bridge, there is going to be 2 very important enemies you have to make sure you kill. First of all, the Hellhounds, and then the drones. Those enemies are all located at the far end of the bridge, so that is exactly where you want to camp out. So the drones are actually coming out of these portals right here, and you want to just stick around this area to make sure you kill all these enemies as fast as possible, because by doing so, you will be getting to the last part where you can open the door, and that is by killing these troopers that come out of the crates. All of this is taking place in this very area here, so just stick around here, and you're going to notice that there is going to be a spawn drop-off from the Hellhounds. And what I mean by that is the Hellhounds are going to slowly only spawn in maybe 1 or 2 at a time, and that's when you know that you're pretty much almost done killing them all, and you're going to go directly to that crate that I'm talking about, which we're really close by to anyways, and you're just going to kill these troopers and heavyweights that come out of it. So we're getting really close to that point where we have to kill the crate now. There's no more Hellhounds, and the crate I'm talking about is right here. So we have enemies spawning out of this crate. You want to kill all the enemies spawning out of that crate and in this little area, because there are a couple random spawns. Once you do so, the door will be available for you to go next to, and it will be open for you. So pretty much now we have a clear way to Wotan. We're only at the 4-minute point, and we're already at Wotan, which is very impressive since we're on Mayhem 10 with no speed demon or any of that stuff going on. So we can probably even do this under 5 minutes if we wanted to, and that's pretty much it. So just make sure you have some weapons that can really do a bunch of damage to Wotan. If there was one weapon I would recommend the most, it is the backburner, and then you're good to go. But that's all. There's no really tricks in anything with Wotan. You just want to make sure that you time it properly. When he's transforming between his upper half and his lower half, you want to make sure you are ready with a rocket launcher in your hand to just deal damage to both at the same time, so you can just clear it out and don't have to waste time trying to chase around the upper half or the lower half. And make sure you phase grass the 2 since they'll be close by, and then ties that bind will do the rest. That is pretty much it for the video, guys. Smash that like button for me. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And that's it. Go try the Amaros build out. Really fun. And that's it for the video, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. It's your boy Scare Soldier signing out. Peace.